we yell go snow cone. Go fish go, go snow cone. Go fish go.
Notice that they had this little sort of tip there that would have been rounded over, and that's what I would have screwed through to get your hanging piece. However, that then evolved into this piece, which goes in between them. So in between this guy and this guy, and this is where the washer goes. I used to etch this out of the wood, but it was very time consuming, so I just put an extra piece in there, cut it completely out. Washer gets super glued in there, so you get the nice sort of weight and heft. And then you got this little notch in there. And then what I've done with that little notch is attach these little eye screws, which just works. I mean, how much better does that look between those two? You know what I mean? So that was one thing. The other thing that I didn't realize till after the fact, or quite a number of attempts, was that the font that where's one of the older ones? Here's one of the older ones. The font didn't come through on the vector graphic. And so I'm going, man, because I really wanted to make this dark. But if you make this dark, you're etching a lot of material away, which means that your letters that are left are very thin and fragile. And I thought, oh, how are we going to do with this? And then I just happened to look at the file, and I said, well, wait a minute, it doesn't look like that. And sure enough, I didn't have the font in my Illustrator. Fixed that, made that happen. And then the last thing I did, which is one of the reasons a lot of these got chucked away, was added an extra 1/8 of an inch, well, slightly less, boundary along the outside, because as you can see from there, it basically just sort of falls off the edge. And if you look at kind of these, you know, it gets cut off. So now it has a little bit of it's got a little bit of breathing room. Where's the actual version? So you got a little bit of space around each point there that you didn't have previously. And it's a much cleaner look, and it's also more solid, especially for this part. You don't have to worry about these letters getting bashed up as much. That said, don't go chucking them around. But yeah, I mean, it was one of these things that I don't know. Lots of lessons learned, but for me, that's always a really good experience. So that's the story of the metals.
And we wanted to present you with a Steelheads scarf.
Oh, fantastic!
So to thank you for
well, that's very kind.
all the work you did over the last month or so.
That's very kind. This will have a place of honor here in the shop.
There you go.
Here we go. How's that? Am I wearing this right?
You'll get it there.
Does that work?
Yep. Thanks, Dan.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for the opportunity, and hey, what an awesome season. Congratulations.
Everybody knows, from the banks of Jetty Island to the mountains capped with snow, we yell go snow cone, go fish go, go snow cone, go fish go, we yell go snow cone, go fish go, yeah we yell go snow cone, go fish go.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Steelheads!